there are so many different ways to approach reading and thinking and speaking about some of this stuff. And I was thinking a lot in the last couple of days about how writing words, making language out loud can be healing or can be harming, and about how to use words to kind of to change how people feel in a really conscious way. So there's a lot of stuff at the moment around spells and incantations. Many writers that I know are interested in and doing. What I'm trying to do with this reading today is take you through a few things that I've written and that I do, which are connected to changing the mood or changing how, and also that have really a strong impact on me when I read them. So I thought I'd start by reading or reciting a translation of a work called I think it's called The Dream of Sweeney. It's an Irish work, and it's what I whisper to myself when I can't sleep. So I think it's called He Speaks of the Trees. Church, you calm me with grave talk. Holly bush, bar me from the winter winds. Ivy, bring the dream through the dark wood. Ash, be a spear in my trembling hand. 9th of November 2016 to the 20th of January 2017. When we had talked for hours about touch, I remembered you becoming to my lips, growing, melting towards fire. Not the right time remembers touch. The cold breeze of a certain moment, like I keep saying to you, fire burns, doesn't it? My friend said without a sound, onto the screen I want to be, held all night gently and softly. Their heart grew cold. They let their wings down, dredging to desire a world born, woke, in frames of new tactics for old wars, poet words, crackling refrain of bonfire night like it was Valentine's. Too much testimony for one life, and here we are, all of us. If I make a claim for what a word means, I make something. I can paint a house, set table for a feast, hold my tongue and your hands, alter the fable, clean up after the last war. 2. Was snow with me? Named as a turning point, how do we begin again? I am on the ice, brittle as my name, born of a conceit and not about that life. My tea got stone cold without my doing something, anything about that. At noon I met her and said, winded. We lay in each other's arms without touching, all eyes, and said no one would remember love. I made it darker, the snow-dark light I pressed in the coffee pot, named coffee pot for history, a contusion as a kiss. Trauma never died and kept writing her name in sandstone temple corners, the kind of light you can't conceive until the sun comes up as two kinds of victory, time and sight. My love for those who try to make themselves ungovernable, even to the end. 3. Was snow with me this day? Was day? Named as turning, how do we love in government and make love for those who make themselves ungovernable and survive, not within the lines? Let us all wish one another good luck and shake our blue hands at the limit. This is one way of going when we have trouble with another. My elements contain hope and trouble, yellow warning with longing to survive. My naming as politics makes ungovernable, anything as politics makes ungovernable the wall he says is beautiful but is uglier than anything we could build in our sleep. Who will survive the nation? Razor blade we were always told was beautiful and had already swallowed. Hey, name names, fascism, America, smear your power with honey, fire burns, doesn't it? And this year, children are making plans like you wouldn't believe, friends. So that poem was my Trump response, and on the day that Trump was inaugurated, I printed it in a 3-side leaflet and just put it all across Leeds, well, not all across Leeds, but a lot of Leeds on benches and stuff, and saw somebody picking it up and reading it and like just shaking their head and putting it down, which is, to be honest, quite a common response to poetry. But I did it in memory of our friend and comrade Mark Fisher, who also left us, and was also passionately involved in the meaningfulness of art and of speaking about things that are difficult in as many terms as possible in order to fight the things that would destroy us. So that was for him. And there's also kind of a reference to a line from Diane de Prima in that, which is about saying about being what your stakes are, and I wanted to read a little bit of this was going to be in the workshop that I wanted to give yesterday, a bit of Diane de Prima's Revolution letter number 75 as a way of moving into the next poem, which in fact is on my phone. I'm doing such a multi-dimensional reading.